on, guys? This is KZ, and judging by the title of this video, you guys, must be expecting something pretty fucking awesome. So, I'm going to share with you guys everything I've been doing to make this crazy amount of gold, in the beginning of Legion. For those of you who did watch my gold guide or kind of took some of my ideas into consideration, the end of it specifically had a segment for Legion and how I was telling you guys to be flipping BoEs and stuff like that. I'm going to tell you guys right now, there is no guide, there is no other farm, there's no method right now, especially early Legion, that beats this. There's no other better way to make gold, okay? And if you say otherwise, you're wrong, and I'm going to tell you why. The very first 7 days of Legion launch, I made just under 21 million gold. No, I'm not over-exaggerating. You could check my statistics for proof. Basically, add-ons have been screwing people over this early on in the expansion, and people are posting this really rare gear for very, very cheap because according to their add-on, that's what that item sells for, that level item sells for. And what I mean by this is that people are not seeing the difference between the level of the gear and the item level. Okay, those are two completely different things. For example, a person might loot an 850 ring. 850 is very high, so early on in the expansion, the highest people are getting is basically 850, which is mythic dungeons. So someone would loot an 850 item level ring, and they go to sell it on the auction house, and their add-on tells them that it sells for 3,000 gold or something like that, because up on the auction house already, there's already a level 104 ring that goes for, I don't know, a couple thousand gold, and the item level is only like 700 something, which is like last expansion crap. Like, it's a piece of shit ring, okay? And the 850 ring that this person got is only a level 101 gear. I actually don't know why they did it, but the level 101 gear and 110 gear are the only pieces of gear that have a good item level. So when you're searching these, I'll get to it in a moment, but when you're searching these items up on the auction house, level 102 gear through 109 gear is useless. You guys do not want to even take 2 seconds to look into that stuff. There's no good stuff in there. But basically, that's where the errors come in, and that's what I've been doing. I've been basically sniping these pieces and selling them for outrageous profits. No, it is not a scumbag move. Okay, it's the freaking market, you guys. You really expect me or any other player with a business attitude to personally whisper every person who makes a mistake on the auction house? No, it's how it works. But if you listen to me, or if any of you did take that into consideration, you guys tried it, you guys either made a shitload of gold or you made some really decent gold just casually checking it, okay? My best, I'll lead off with like two of my best success stories. My best flip, personally, I found an 850 intellect trinket, warforged with a socket. I found one for 25,000 gold, and it resold overnight for less than 500,000 gold, 475,000 gold to be exact. You guys, that is ridiculous and very awesome at the same time. Okay, no, to answer that question of yours, no, these people aren't stupid to pay this much money. Okay, so y'all could just stop complaining about that. I find it funny how some people complain about that stuff. Look, these people have the gold to spend on this, just myself included. I've spent a lot of money on gear this expansion already. These people have the money for this. They are more competitive than other people, and they want to be the best, okay? So that's just how supply and demand works. It's how the market works. Get over it, okay? Anyways, back to my point. My best flip was the trinkets to like 500,000 gold, and then another example, my buddy Gorehacks on my server. I told him this method early on. He made a couple bad investments with some battle pets because the dupers, if you guys noticed, they stayed around for a long damn time. Really just killed the prices on all these TCG pets. He was sitting on maybe 34,000 gold. He is now sitting on approximately, last time I checked with him, just under 2 million gold, like 1.9. Okay, it's the most he's ever had. He got it from flipping BoEs. He took my advice and he did the same. And believe it or not, he actually became my competition because he was having so much fucking fun with it. he was on the auction house more than I was, and he was just getting all these crazy deals, which is good. And anybody that listened to me and noticed these things is making outrageous, unrealistic amounts of money in such a short period of time. There's no other better farming method this early on in the expansion than this. It's starting to go on a little bit, so prices are starting to fall, on a handful of items. It's normal. It's normal every expansion, but there's still a select handful of items that still sell very, very well, and you guys could still get your foot in there and try this, what all of us are doing and what I'm doing. I'll tell you guys step by step exactly how to do it. It doesn't get any more basic than this, but basically, initially what I was telling people the first week of Legion was you would look up on the auction house. There's a level range on the top left. You would type in 101 through 101, and then you'd click on armor and you'd click search. That right there basically is just going to show you all the level 101 gear, which is where all the good pieces are. Like I mentioned, level 101 and 110. And basically, I would tell them, here's what you're going to do. You're going to look that gear up. You're going to search through the first 3 pages, and you're going to purchase anything that you see under 20,000 gold. Anything. Don't even look at the fucking item. Just buy it, because somebody else is going to get it before you. And boom, they would flip, depending on the item, they would flip it for 40,000 gold at worst, 50,000 gold, up to like 500,000 gold, depending on what the item was, if it had a socket, higher item level, etc. But that's how good it was the first week. It's not that good now because some stuff's going down. There's a handful of items that are under 20,000 gold now, but the 850, 845, 840 even, depending on the piece, a lot of those still sell very, very well. And when you're checking these pages, I tell people you want to, depending on, it varies from server to server, but you probably want to scroll through until you hit the blues, honestly, until you go to the blues. But you're going to look through the first few pages, and you're going to, if you see a few items, a few 850 rings, for example, at 100,000 gold, and then a random 850 ring of the same kind right underneath it for 6,000 gold, it's a no fucking brainer. Like, it's free gold. Boom, buy it. You just made fucking 1,000% profit or something like that. Just something crazy awesome. That's all it is. That's all it is. You're finding these pieces that people aren't checking properly, I guess you could say, and you're just reselling them. That's it. And then after you scan through all the pages of 101 gear, just go ahead and do the same thing for the level 110 gear. For the 110 gear, the options are a little bit smaller. Just kind of be looking for the 850 Warforged, socketed, all that good stuff. But it's very obvious when somebody's made a mistake. When you want to focus on the level 101 gear, and if you see something for ridiculously cheap, it's just a no-brainer, you guys. And that's basically how you're going to do it. And you guys are going to make your first flip, and you guys are going to get a really good amount of gold for it, and you guys are going to keep doing it. You're going to get better. It gets better with practice. You guys are going to become more familiar with it and stuff like that. But honestly, you don't even really need a brain to do this one, since it's kind of done for you. You're scrolling through, and then you see a 850. That's the highest item level you can get on certain pieces right now. So, if you see an 850 item for, any 850 item for less than like 15,000 gold, that's just like a steal. I don't want to sound like a broken record and repeat myself, but that's basically all it is, you guys. And the 101 and 110 gear, and I do apologize though, because I was not able to make a video like this, simply because I was really, really freaking busy. I was looking for BoEs for myself, and focusing on those, and also focusing on gearing up and enjoying Legion in general. I was very busy, so I just wanted to make a quick rundown video on this. Tell people the best way to make gold right now, the number one best way. You guys can get your foot in the market. You guys could start doing it as well. So just casually checking, you guys might search up the auction house at the right time and really, really score big, and you'll be happy you did. So please give it a try. Leave these items that you find in the comment section below. Let me know what kind of flips you guys are making. If you like this video and it helped, a like. I don't see how it wouldn't help. Jesus, guys, this is so effective. You guys got to try this, okay? And the gear, as I said, the gear prices are going down a little bit, but for a long period of time from prior to the release of this video and onward, the gear is still going to sell very well, and you guys could still find these pieces for very low, just because people are putting them for very low. But anyways, best of luck to you. Let me know how you do, and I'll hopefully see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck out there.